Hello, how you doing? Look, we're going to do this lamb today, lamb shanks. We're going to cook it till it's absolutely like butter, fall off the bone, delicious stuff with a nice little gravy. Very simple, takes a little while, but it's fantastic. Welcome back to How to Cook Great. So let's get started by looking at the lamb. I've got two beautiful lamb shanks there. They really are fantastic. We're going to get straight to the cooker and get a little bit of colour on them. Okay, at the cooker, nice large pot. It's not on yet. I've got in there some oil, just like 2 or 3 tablespoons of oil. I'm using a sunflower oil, change that if you want. Just simply place these in. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the heat on, but not too high, just medium, and I'm going to throw them around for maybe 5 or 6 minutes. So we've got a little bit of colour just on the outside. Of course, absolutely nowhere near cooked, are they? We've got 2 cups of onion here. Let's get that in. 2 cups or 2 long stalks or stems of celery, chunky cut. 2 teaspoons of dried thyme. You could change this to rosemary maybe. And 2 tablespoons of chopped garlic. Quite heavy on the garlic today. Again, let this go for about another 5, 6, 7 minutes. Again, I'll be flipping it around. Beautiful. Very simply, we're now going to add 3 cups of chopped fresh tomatoes. Try and use a nice juicy ripe tomato. To that, we're going to add salt. We're going to add black pepper. Now, if you want, you could be adding a stock now. I'm just using water. We've got about 1 litre here of water, but if you want to use a stock, up to you. Let's get the heat up. We're going to get a lid on that. You're now going to let that go for 30 to 40 minutes. You could use a pressure cooker now if you wanted. That will speed up the time. I'm going to go just in the pot today. Okay, so I've just turned the heat off here. That's been going about 45 minutes. I mean, you can go much longer if you want, and you can top it up if it gets too dry. But that is really, really beautiful, really beautiful. I've checked that meat, it's nice and soft. You can get, what I actually do is I put a chopstick in it, push a chopstick in it so it's really super tender. Look, you can see that bone's right down. What we're going to do now is we're going to just fetch the meat out. So there you go, there's our beautifully cooked lamb. What we're going to do now is we're going to strain this through, stick it through a sieve and keep the water. So I've got an amount of the water in there, not all of it actually. You can adjust that. Heat is on. We're going to drop in one of these tomato pastes. This is it 135 grams I think? One of these little Tetra packs of tomato paste anyway, and it goes, I think it is 135 grams. Above medium heat. Whisk this in just for about 3 minutes. Fabulous stuff. Now what I've got here is 2 teaspoons of cornstarch or corn flour, which are the same thing, just different name, with a little bit of water. So I'm just going to give that a mix and drop that in. And with the heat on, let's just get that in, and that will thicken nicely. You can add more if you want, make it as much thicker if you want, but I think this kind of works for me. Just as the heat goes through it, it's going to give it a nice kind of velveting, you know. And then you've done it. Beautiful stuff. So I've plated our meat. Here's our beautiful gravy. I'm just going to ladle that over. Like I said, if you want to add a little bit more cornstarch and get it thicker, that's up to you. For me, that's a perfect consistency. Just going to finish this off with a little bit of parsley. And that's job done. Really, really delicious. Fall off the bone. Beautiful lamb shank. Hope you enjoy that. Keep safe, keep well. I'll see you soon. Lots of love. Thanks a lot for getting to the end of the video. If you'd like to give me a thumbs up, that does help us out quite a lot with the algorithm and such like. Subscribe if you like, you'll get notified about what we're doing. There's a thanks button if you want to donate. See you soon.